Okay, everybody. So we are here for a session to just talk about business building. This really came about because we realized as an organization or as a very big group, OneDrop, we are beginning to have a lot of people, and like it or not, within the whole of OneDrop, there are always going to be people who started using this product just purely out of wanting to try something, for their health and for their wellness, but they didn't plan on building a business around it. They may have, introduced to one or two friends, and then it can continue, and one or two friends may introduce to one or two friends, and you may find yourself in a situation where your immediate uplines are not business builders. First thing first, I want to say it is okay. Please don't fault your uplines for that, because sometimes people come telling me that their uplines can't help them, they don't have the knowledge, etc. They didn't choose to come in here with this focus on building business. They could have just really come in here because they're interested in using the products. And as they share, somehow it went out there, and you may have come on and decided to just use the product and sign on, and you have a different interest from them. So we want to first be able to come in this space and say, does not matter whether my outline is helping us directly or not. If I wanted to learn about business building, if I wanted to understand how all of this works, there's always means and ways, and you can go further up, further up, further up in the organization where there's always someone to provide information with. Okay, how this may look structurally, it may look like every month we may organize one or two Zoom classes like this, where it's very fluid. So we may teach certain things, or we may just kind of open it up for people who are interested in building business to come bring in their questions, their concerns, and so we can have opportunity to talk about it and just get it. Okay. We have sent out an email. I'm sure most of you will have received it, which is why you got the link. And we talked about a couple of different videos that we recommend people start off watching. The first one is our first steps to building a young living business. And that one was also done over Zoom, where we talked about some of the compensation structure. And I'm going to cover that a little bit later, okay, under compensation. But more importantly, there were 4 points that I had highlighted about the route of building a business. So if you're interested in growing, if I was to start off as a big picture for somebody to really begin to think about where they need to grow and develop, there were 4 areas that we covered in our email. The first one is character building for business. And I really put that first, meaning that I personally regard that as one of the most important foundation to invest your time and energy on. A lot of people will start thinking that they need to understand the product first. That's important. But ultimately, the business, this is a relationship business, which really means that it's not about selling things to people. I have people asking me questions about how can I push sales? How can I have an online shop. How can I increase sales in that area? I'm not going to be here to address that question, because I believe fundamentally Young Living is a relationship business where you begin to relate to each other, relate to people, and from there, help the person grow and begin to understand the products. And that's the foundation of what this is all about. Okay, so that's character building for business. And then number 2 that we addressed in the email, or at least we listed, was championing product education. And that's the part where everybody talks about, oh, I need to learn about the products, etc. Number 3 is compensation plan clarity. So we had you watch the video in the hope that after watching it, you have a little bit of understanding, or maybe you have even more questions. And if you do, this is an opportunity to ask. If I can answer you, I will. And if sometimes certain situations arise and I don't even know the answer, I will check it out for you, okay? And then the last one, creating and commitment to a plan. The biggest thing that comes with building a business is having a clear roadmap to know where you're going. If you don't have a roadmap, it basically means that you're just, like going for a walk in a, leisure walk. You don't really know where you're going. You just kind of, oh, this is nice. Oh, that's nice. You get distracted. So we want to talk a little bit about that. Okay? I want you to keep understanding the 4 pillars that's going to help you move your business. So think of it like a chair. Okay? Chair got 4 legs, right? I mean, now modern chairs got 2 legs, 3 legs. I don't know how they stand. But think of a chair with 4 legs. Okay? If one of the leg is, cut off, the whole chair becomes very unstable. Okay? It's very easy to fall, to collapse. And it's the same. When you're talking about building the business, think of the 4 pillars, like the 4 legs of your chair. You need to put time and effort into growing each of it so that you see your business growing.